Hey guys, it's TeamDFDub with our friend Chase. He has a Heretic or Hieratic
Hieratic.
Hieratic deck. So here you go.
Alright, well, I'm going to start with the basic monsters. You play Watertail Dragon and Luster Dragon number 2. This says Luster Dragon, it's a misprint, I cherish it. It's very beautiful. You play one of each of these. You do not play any more, any less, because in the Hieratic engine, every time a Hieratic Dragon is tributed, you get to special summon from your hand, deck, or graveyard a normal Dragon type monster. And there you go, those are the two for that, so. Okay, and now for the main engine, in my opinion. Play 3 Hieratic Dragon of Sue. Okay, it's a 6-star. Its effect, you can tribute a Hieratic monster you control to special summon it. So you tribute to special summon. That's a key, you gotta keep that in mind. Its effect, though, other than that, has 2 other effects. You can tribute a Hieratic monster on your field or in your hand to destroy a spell or trap card on the field. That's very useful. I use it in my OTK if I'm scared of, let's say a Mirror Force and I don't have an MST or something to get rid of it. You generally don't want to try to push through traps, but if you have to, there you go. And also, just like the rest of them, if this card is tributed, you can bring out one of these bad boys. So, right? Okay. 3 Hieratic Dragon of Tough Nut, whatever you want to
Tough
call it.
nut.
Anyways, this is basically a Cyber Dragon. It can't attack the turn you play it. And yeah, it just really helps. You just special one of these, tribute for one of these, and then you get one of these, and you can overlay, and it's nasty. Okay. Then 3 Hieratic Dragon of Esset. You will not always be able to special summon, and some people know how Hieratics run, so they're just going to not play any monsters and just kind of stall you out. But this is a 5-star, but you can normal summon it, and it'll have 1,000 attack instead of, it's 1,900. And its effect, other than that, you can target a normal type dragon like this, and all face-up hieratic monsters you control become the same level as a targeted dragon. Really helps with your overlaying. So, I play 1 Nebthet. I prefer to play 2. I don't have them on me at the moment, but it's really player choice. It's another 5-star, which is not too great, but helps with like Adrius and Tyrus and that kind of stuff. But the key point is its effect you can tribute on the field or your hand and destroy a monster on the field, so that really helps. 3 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. A lot of people say don't run more than 2. I prefer 3 because let's say I have one in my hand. You can with one of the Hieratic, the King of Autumn, which I'll get to later. He can special summon any dragon from the deck with 0 attack and defense, and then it still gets its effect. So you could play this with 0 attack and defense. Now let's say you had one in your hand. You could bring back another Hieratic or whatever you want from the graveyard, banish it, play it again, get another one, and this one has 2,800 attack. So it's a really good card to draw into in this deck, and not to mention when Gustav Max comes out, if y'all know what that is, you overlay 2 of these, 3,000 attack and defense, detach, burn your opponent for 2,000 life points, and you can still attack the same turn, so it's a game card. I main deck 2 Battle Faders. The way I play this deck is basically just don't die and then OTK. There's not really an in-between. Pretty much you go balls to the wall and you either kill them or you lose. So you really want to minimize the life point damage you take. I have one of these sided, but just preference. 2 Light Pulsar Dragons is another card you can use to tribute one of your Hieratics if you have a normal summon or something, which helps. And if I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to OTK and I'm worried about the next turn, sometimes I'll bring him out in defense position with 0 attack and defense. If I have a Red Eyes in the graveyard, and when he's destroyed, I can bring out the Red Eyes and bring him right back out. So, 2 Veilers, that's pretty standard. Honest, they're all lights. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Gors and Trigodia, again, goes with the helps tribute and
Protection.
Kind of stuff. Protection. 1 Caius. Sometimes I play 2. A lot of people don't play this on Hieratics, but it's great because first of all you tribute a lot. Second of all, banish a card, and third of all you get your extra effect, and it's a 6-star, so it's a great card. And it's another dark in your graveyard. And then the douchebag master himself, BLS. Don't think I really need to explain that. The one of troops, Pot of Avarice, Dark Hole, Heavy, Monster Reborn. 3 MSTs, not 1, not 2, 3. This deck relies on a 1-turn kill. You do not want them to have any back row, period. I generally play a card called Wingbeat of Dragon, and what you do, I do not have it on me, you play Tefnoid Special Summon, return it to your hand to activate the Wingbeat of Giant Dragon. It's a Heavy Storm, so you get a free Heavy Storm, and you can Special Summon Tefnoid right again after. But that's another player preference, I recommend it. And clearly 3 of these. This is a Rota card for the deck. It's retardedly good, just keep in your hand, and when you're ready to go off, you're ready to go off.
Seal of Convocation, that was the name.
Yes. As for the traps, a lot of people don't play traps in this deck. There's a few people who do play this deck. I prefer them, honestly. I play 1 Bottomless, 1 Compulse. You do not want to run Torrentials in this because you're pretty much always going to have a full field if you have advantage at all. Okay? Mirror Force, it's just another defense card. I play 1 Hieratic Seal of Reflection. I do not have 2 currently, or else I would play 2, maybe even 3. That's a preference. What it does, it's a counter trap, so it's quick. And it's basically a solemn judgment, but you tribute a hieratic monster. And when you tribute it, you get another blockade out anyway, so it's not like you're leaving yourself open. And then 1 Solemn Judgment. I actually do not recommend playing this. I'm using it kind of as a filler right now for one of these, because you want to keep your life points as high as possible. So this is more of a last resort or going in for the kill card. On to the extra deck. Okay. 3 Hieratic King of Autumn. Okay. This is a card I'm telling you. Let's say, okay, these will be the materials. You play him out, and you detach to special summon any dragon type from your deck. Has 0 attack and fence, but its effects still go through. So you can bring out Red Eyes, special summon another from your graveyard, and it just endless amounts of things you can do. 2 Gaia Chargers. I would play 3 if you're playing 3 Atom. I have 3 Atom, but I usually only get 2. But 3 just in case you don't get that OTK and you get Dark Hole and you need another one and you don't have Pot of Avarice. But basically what happens with these is you use this, right, and once you detach a special summon, you can't attack the same turn. So what you do is you overlay right over that, and then bam, you can attack. Okay, Photon Strike Bouncer. If you don't know what this card is, it's one of the most broken cards in the game, I believe. 6-star, goes real easy in this deck, helps with the OTKs. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach to stop a monster effect and negate it and do 1,000 damage. So I would recommend 2, but as seeing how it's like a $50 card, most people probably won't be able to do that. So Exabeetle. Okay, so Insector Exabeetle. He's a 6-star again, 1,000 attack. You can equip from either player's graveyard, and he gets half that attack. And then his effect, you can detach to blow up a card on your field and your opponent's side of the field. What I use this for mainly is to get out Black Soldier when I do not have food. I destroy this and another card they control, and then he's a dark, banish him, BLS. Force Focus, it's another level 6. You can target a level 5 or higher monster in your opponent's side of the field and negate its effect till the end phase. I don't really use that. It's mainly because it's 2800, so it helps get over big stuff.
Good with Caius.
Yes, very good with Caius. This card is not out yet, so
everyone knows what it is.
Yeah. Okay, but Gustav Max, as I was saying earlier, it's a very broken card. It's 5,000 damage in 1 card. 2 Red Eyes. It's extremely easy to get in this deck, even easier than in Chaos Dragons. So then Tyrus and Adrius. That's pretty obvious for the 5-stars. Some people like to play Curse of Dragon because it's another 5-star and you can pull it out and it makes it really easy. I don't. Another 5-star, self-explanatory, blow up 2 set cards. As for the synchros, you don't really synchro that much, but in the off case you do. I play Orient Dragon just because I don't like Sheehan very much. He gets on my nerves, so I like to kill him with this. My beautiful Misprint Brio, half secret rare, half common, but that goes without saying. And then Black Rose Dragon, you have a lot of level 6 and you have Veilers, and that's about all you need.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed, and the Hidden Arsenal unboxing is coming soon. Thanks for watching.